The legal proceedings that followed the Bhopal disaster stretched across decades, and for many of the people most affected, they never delivered the accountability that had been promised. In 1989, Union Carbide reached a settlement with the Indian government. The corporation agreed to pay $470 million in compensation. The settlement was reached without Union Carbide admitting liability. Survival groups and activists immediately condemned it. They argued the amount was grossly inadequate given the scale of the deaths and injuries. They argued that accepting the settlement without full legal reckoning allowed the corporation to walk away from a disaster it had caused. Warren Anderson, the chairman of Union Carbide at the time of the disaster, was charged with culpable homicide by the Indian authorities. He left India after his brief detention in 1984 and never returned to face trial. He was declared a fugitive by Indian courts. He died in the United States in 2014, never having faced criminal proceedings in India. In 2010, 8 former employees of Union Carbide India Limited were convicted by an Indian court of death by negligence. They were sentenced to 2 years in prison, the maximum available under the charge. The sentences were widely criticized as inadequate. Most of those convicted were elderly. Appeals followed. The Bhopal plant itself remained a source of ongoing harm for decades after the disaster. Dow Chemical, which acquired Union Carbide in 2001, has consistently maintained that it bears no responsibility for the Bhopal site or its remediation. Activists and residents have disputed that position repeatedly and publicly. Studies conducted on the groundwater and soil around the plant in the years and decades following the disaster found continued contamination. People living near the site reported ongoing health problems. Children born to survivors showed elevated rates of certain conditions. The Bhopal disaster is studied in business schools, law schools, and environmental policy programs around the world. It is held up as one of the defining examples of what happens when corporate cost-cutting and the devaluation of human life in certain geographies converge in the most catastrophic way possible. Thousands of people went to sleep in Bhopal on the night of December 2nd, 1984. They had done nothing wrong. They had lived near a plant. They trusted that the system around them were safe. Decades of legal proceedings followed. Settlements were reached. Convictions were handed down. But for the families who lost people that night, and for the communities still living with the consequences, the search for accountability never ended. Follow Crimora TV for more stories like this.